Hello, hey, hi, how are ya? I am beginning yet another vlog. This week I'm going away for a few days to this really lovely camping site in Wicklow. I'm trying to decide what I want to read. I think I've narrowed it down to what I'm going to bring with me. I'm only going for 3 nights. It's my birthday on Thursday, which is the 24th, and today is the Sunday prior to that, which I believe is the 20th. Essentially I'm supposed to be packing, but of course I'm trying to decide what books to bring. As an aside, every time I see myself in these glasses, I got new glasses, right? Anybody remember Harry Plopper from the Simpsons film? Because every time I see myself in these glasses, you get what I mean? You see it? Anyway, books. Lately, I've been reading definitely a lot less than I normally do, and it's just life and also kind of my mood and also just being busy and blah 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 blah. But I'm kind of in that phase now where I don't know what I want to read. It's becoming a bit of a problem, but I've picked 2 books. So the first book I'm going to bring with me is The River Has Roots. It's written by Amal El-Motar, who co-wrote How We Lose a Time War, and How We Lose a Time War was this really beautifully written sci-fi, sort of a romance, like nothing else I've ever read before or since, and I really loved it. And this one is a bit of a change from that in that it's a fantasy book, and I believe it's much more like fairy tale-esque. There's something to do with a river and trees, and these trees are really special. And I'm not really sure what else this book is about, but I don't want to spoil myself for it because it's only like 133 pages. And it also has like a lot of illustrations within as well, take up a lot of the pages. So I suspect that this book is probably going to read quite a bit shorter than even it is. And it's already obviously quite short. I'm feeling something a little bit fantastical. I tell you, I'm feeling something quite gothic as well lately, but I haven't really anything on my shelves and I haven't really come across anything except for Silvia Moreno Garcia's new one, The Bewitching, but I can only get it in a trade paperback and I hate those trade paperbacks, so I wasn't buying it. But speaking of buying books, I did actually go to like 3 different bookshops to try find a book that I might feel like reading, because the 40-something books on my shelves just don't feel like they're doing it for me right now. I ended up picking up this one, These Violent Delights by Micah Nemerever. But this one is what seems to be a dark academia. So it's about 2 boys who meet in college, I think, and they develop this really intense friendship. And this intense friendship is quite dark and really not that healthy from what I can gather, and it ends in an act of irrevocable violence. So very typical dark academia, and I feel like I'm in the mood for something like that at the moment. I think this could be a good one, and judging by my Goodreads, like quite a few of you have rated this book really highly. It was the one that was calling me in the 3rd bookshop that I visited. So those are the 2 books that I'm going to bring with me. Naturally, I also am bringing my Kindle because I don't want to be left high and dry, be it because I finished the books, which I don't think I will. I might finish The River Has Roots, but I doubt I'll finish them both, just in case I decide I'm not in the mood for either of them and I would like to read something else. I have many books on my Kindle. I am trying to pack, as I've mentioned, and I really just hate packing, like with a vengeance. I wish Harry Plopper was here to do it for me. There she is, the star of the show. Oh. There's this idea in psychoanalysis that I've always liked. Julian pulled himself closer and rested his head in the crook of Paul's arm. It's that what we call love is actually letting your identity fill in around the shape of the other person. You love someone by defining yourself against them. It says loss hurts because there's nothing holding that part of you in place anymore, but your outline still holds and it keeps holding. The thing you shaped yourself into by loving them, you never stop being that. The marks are permanent, so the idea of the person you loved is permanent too.